Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and former first son and hopefully future first son, Eric Trump. Well, he had a lot to say during a recent interview, and he crushed it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. I can only imagine that after years of watching your father take personal abuse at the hands of these low-life Democrats who call him every name in the book, who say that he's going to be a fascist, tear up, burn the Constitution, jail his enemies, twist his words to make him sound like some kind of tyrant, as if we didn't see the man in office for 4 years and he didn't do any of the things you're saying he's going to do. That's the thing you're forgetting. We've seen him in action. But that's all right. It's all right. It's all right, because you're going to see him in action again. That being said, Eric Trump, obviously, he's taken it personally. How can you blame him? How can you blame any of Trump's kids, his wife, his family, his friends, for taking it personally? What they've done to this man, made a villain out of who I believe is a hero to this country. And he talks about in this interview the fact that the Democrats say they want to turn the page. We've got to turn the page. We need change. Change from what? You've been in charge of the country 12 out of the last 16 years. You're right. We need a change from you. The only time of prosperity we had was with Trump. So don't talk to me about change. You're damn right we need a change. You're damn right we need a change. And Kamala Harris ain't that change. She's more of the same. She's going to be more inflation, more of the status quo. You like where your life is at right now? Vote Kamala Harris. If you want a change in your life, vote Donald Trump. It's that simple. But even if you like where your life is right now, I like where my life's at right now. My life's pretty good. I like where it is. It's not because of her. It's not because of Biden. It's in spite of them. But besides that, even if that's the case, even if you're doing better right now, we're talking about a matter of good versus evil. Bottom line, this is good versus evil. It's no longer about Republican and Democrat. It's good versus evil. Choose good. Choose Trump. I want you to watch this interview with Eric Trump and let me know what you think in the comments.
Well, Sean, it's because they're not serious people, right? And I think it's why you just mentioned the poly market odds right now. It's 58-42 in favor of my father. They're not serious people. And Dave Portnoy was 100% right. That's all she does. Let's turn the page. Let's turn the page. Well, Kamala, Democrats have occupied the White House 12 out of the last 16 years. What page are you turning? What proposal, what policy have you put in place? What quantitative measure have you put in place in the last 4 years that's done a single thing to further this country? And the answer is absolutely none. And he's absolutely right in terms of the gaslighting. You literally see the greatest rebranding of any person in the history of the world with the media and Kamala over the last 9 weeks. Literally 10 weeks ago, Sean, you had the Washington Post that was calling for her to resign out of the race, to step aside for the good of the country. The New York Times was doing the same thing. And then she didn't step aside. She obviously, we all know what happened. And look at her now. Everybody, pretends she's a modern-day Margaret Thatcher, and she's not. Her policies are awful. She was supposed to be a border czar. She did a terrible job. She was supposed to take on, AI. Did a terrible job. Didn't do a single thing with that. We've lost 320,000 children to fentanyl. We've had 20 million people come across the southern border. Life in America is totally unaffordable. There's wars on every continent around the world. American standing has been reduced to absolute rubble, all because of this incompetence. And then you get to hear, we must turn the page. You see her going on shows called Call Her Daddy.
What do you mean turn the Eric?
Category 5 hurricanes are hitting, Florida.